In Unit 3, we are dealing with the concept of sustainable development. A number of broad policy measures were sought to be prescribed under the Rio Declaration of the Arts Summit 1992. The right to development must be fulfilled so as to equitably meet the development and environmental needs of present and future generation. This is the principle 3 of Rio Declaration. All states and all people shall cooperate in the essential task of eradicating poverty as an indispensable requirement for sustainable development. To decrease the disparities in standards of living and better meet the needs of the majority of the people of the world, this is principle 5 of the Rio Declaration. To achieve sustainable development and higher quality of life for all people, states should reduce and eliminate unsustainable patterns of production and consumption and promote appropriate demographic policies. The concept of sustainable development comprises an integration of the economy and environmental objectives present and the future generations. The 1987 World Commission on Environment and Development, which is popularly also known as Brundtland Commission, advocated the original concept of sustainable development. It requires meeting the needs of the present generation without compromising the resource potential for the later generations. Human capital and human development are among the important prerequisites for the attainment of sustainable development. Human development is a goal in itself. It seeks to enhance the capability of the people to lead worthwhile lives. To quote Professor Amartya Sen and Anand, a universalist approach cannot ignore the deprived people today in trying to prevent deprivation in the future. So investment in human capital and social infrastructure is very essential to achieve the sustainable development. Most important aspect of the sustainable development concept is that it must contribute to the Millennium Developmental Goals, enabling the transition towards a green economy. Now we deal with some of the important concepts relating to sustainable development. These are sustainable trade and full cost pricing. So in North America and Europe, a growing number of socially driven companies serve as vehicle to support sustainable agriculture and other eco-friendly production activities, especially in Latin America and East Africa. They source goods directly from the rural cooperatives producing coffee, cocoa, tea, fruits and spices organically grown in rich and diverse environment. There are certain important certification with respect to the sustainable development and full cost pricing. These are Fair Trade Certified Production, Rainforest Alliance Certified Production. And how we calculate this full cost pricing? This is based on the direct material cost plus direct labor cost plus selling and administration cost plus markup cost percentage. This gives us the full cost price. Innovation and technology transfer, that is very important way to forward the United Nations system of sustainable development and green economic development. Now we focus on poverty and sustainable development. How sustainable development can be practiced to achieve the goals of poverty eradication. The poverty dimension has not drawn enough attention even to the extent that it adversely contributes to the quality of environment and to any measure of quality of life present as well as future. The avoidance of abject poverty and extreme deprivation of some sections of the society deserves highest priority within the concepts and application of sustainable development. Poverty is not only an evil in itself, but sustainable development requires meeting the basic needs of all and extending to all. Unless poverty and environment are tackled as an integrated system and appropriate green economic policies are devised at local and higher levels, it is unlikely that we will attain sustainable and significant reduction in poverty, especially in the regions where it matters most, Africa and South Asia. Mainstreaming rural development, institutional reforms and social safety in terms of environmental resources and their governance will provide a sustainable basis for poverty reduction and environmental upkeep. Inclusive sustainable development. Human capital and human development are among the important prerequisites for the attainment of sustainable development. Human development is a goal in itself as it seeks to enhance capability of the people to lead worthwhile lives.